game?
To be honest, I didn't even know we went on a 22-0 run, so that was good to know. But
you were in the middle of it, bud.
Yeah, I know. It just started on the defense end. To be honest, our defense led to our offense, and I made a couple of shots early, and then Rollins came in and made a lot of shots in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, he was killing. So it just started on the defense end though, and we turned it into offense. So when we play defense like that and that little stretch right there, we're can beat anybody.
What's the continuity with really that first 7 that come into the game? Because you go back to Indiana State on Monday, you look at tonight, there's tons of great chemistry developing, especially with that first 7, Drew, with you guys.
Yeah, I just think we finally got a little rotation going that we know is going to happen, and that really works. So I think we just got to keep building off that. And then just those 7 guys, I mean, 1 through 14, and we're all just so close. So, I mean, it took a minute to know exactly on the court what we're looking for, but I think we're finally to that point, and I think we can go even further.
What's really been fun to watch you and Damien Mayo, who we're going to talk to in a minute, about how you guys on the offensive end, how you guys are just looking with a different look in your eye about scoring. It's not just about you guys both looking to score, but you're putting heat on defense more than just like catch it, should I, am I open? Now it's like, boom, everything's in so much rhythm. Is that something you've been, both of you guys, I'll let him speak for himself, but you've been working on consciously to get better at?
Yeah, I mean, I just think we know what we got to do now to win games. And me and him just know we got to be aggressive. And when we're aggressive, then it can open up a lot of other stuff for our teammates as well. And, I mean, we have a little joke. I mean, when me and him play when me and him both score double digits and we're both going, we don't lose. So if we keep doing that, then the sky's the limit.
I think it was your last 3 at the top of the key, a play that was made that's never going to be talked about except for a nerd like me, that I saw Prince Oligbe just slow down. He caught the ball in the low post. It wasn't there. He kind of centered the ball on one dribble. He made a simple pass out to somebody who then tossed to you on top of the key. You had a wide open 3. Are you starting to see your teammates not try to overthink the game and overplay the game?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody's just comfortable finally, and we really know what we're trying to get on each possession. And I think that's big for us because we're not just out there running around and doing stuff on our own. We know what we're trying to accomplish. And Prince slowing down right there, I mean, Prince probably the first game would have probably went head first and tried to score a layup, but now he knows, he trusts us. So if we just keep building and building, then, I mean, we're a tough team to beat, man.
There's a lot of guys who have made improvement on this team, Drew, and there's a lot of guys who have gotten better throughout the season. But it's truly one of those moments that's remarkable is anytime Rollins Oligbe shoots the ball, I feel like it's going in. And it's a huge testament to him. You see him each and every day. What are you so impressed by for Rollins to see him have the night that he had tonight? I mean, my goodness. I mean, he was just lightning rod hot in that first half.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows how much work he's put in. I mean, I don't think he shot a 3 for the first 10 games. And he just works his tail off. And he just is in the gym every day getting shots up, and he wants it. He wants to shoot those shots. You can tell he's hunting for them. And when he's hunting for those, they're a bucket. I mean, I even messed with him because he missed the last layup. I said, dude, I mean, I guess I just got to throw you the ball on the 3 for me to get an assist from you. I mean, I can't even throw the ball to you in the post anymore.
Well, another area, Drew, and we talked about it. We talked about it with Coach Nagy just a moment ago. You can sometimes, I feel like, get boxed in to say, no, Drew is just a shooter. Man, you do way more than just shoot the basketball for this team. And I know we've talked about countless times it's not been the year that you would have hoped in terms of your shooting percentages. But, man, one thing that you know, it is a toughness stat, is rebounding. And you don't know if you know it, but you look at league-only games, you're second in defensive rebounds for this team. And to me, that shows you, man, you are busting your tail, and especially in the minutes that you're playing. How much of that can you feel of, man, you're so aggressive on the boards, it's going to help you in other ways?
Yeah, I mean, it just helps. I mean, when I get the board out, and then we can push, and I feel like I'm really good in the open space, finding the right reads and all that. But, yeah, I mean, it's funny because I think it was Coach Vaughn. He grabbed me, like, the second game of conference, like, hey, I think I had, like, 2 rebounds a game before. He was like, hey, we need you to start rebounding. And I was like, you know what? You're exactly right. Like, I got to. So I think ever since then it's just been in my brain, like, I got to go get boards. I got to go help the team. And I agree with you. It's a toughness stat. So if I'm able to do that and help my teammates out and take relief off the bigs, then I'm going to do that every chance I can.
There were 124 field goal attempts in this game, 58 threes. You guys, Damien's behind you, yourself, and Jalen came up with 4 offensive rebounds. And it's not like, and I understand what you guys are doing. You're not trying to flood the offensive board to the rim, but I felt like you guys were anticipating shots coming off tonight where you can go steal offensive rebounds. Is that something that's been conscious for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, the way they play defense, we knew we were going to shoot a lot of threes just because they like to go under a lot of things. So when we shoot it, we know we can go get rebounds. And I had offensive rebounds, but I don't even think I really deserved them even because it was tip outs for me to get the offense rebounds. So it's really just a contribution to our bigs, just how hard they fight down there, and maybe sometimes it doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but they're in there battling their butts off.
Yeah, talk about your veteran teammate, Davion Sykes, and what he means to you guys, the way he tips balls out. He does so much dirty work. Coach said he's got to be your best guy in transition.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just what does he mean to you and what he brings when he comes in the game?
Yeah, I mean, that's my best friend. So, like, we're together all the time. So he just means so much to our team. I mean, just what he brings, you can't put on a stat sheet. You can't quantify it. So he just brings abundance of energy, and like you said, I mean, offensive rebounds, pushing the blanket transition. I mean, it just brings so much to our team, and we wouldn't be the same without him.
Luke Walsh doesn't bring you guys anything on the
Nothing.
scout
He brings us nothing.
I mean, I heard, though, he is a hack machine.
Oh, my God, yeah.
You know?
He fouls. I mean, he fouls. He foul out probably in 10 minutes. I mean, I think Mayo set the record last year with 15-minute foul out, but 14, my bad. But, I mean, I think Luke might break it next year, huh?
I know. I think so, too. I think there's no question that's been a part of it. Hey, before we bring Mayo on, you know, his impact, too. I mean, gosh, I mean, you talk about just the impact that he has had and really the speed that he can play with. Coach Nagy talked about it with us just a moment ago. Man, those DHOs, when he gets ahead of steam and he can get to the rim, man, there aren't a lot of guys who can get him between him and the basket.
I tell him to shoot it more. I think he should do it every time. He doesn't listen to me, but he brings so much to our team. I mean, just the pure toughness. I mean, I think he was on the ground 5 times today for loose balls, diving head first. I think he got 4 of them and got a jump ball in the last one. So, like, I mean, he just brings so much to our team that you can't put on any piece of paper, can't quantify it. He just goes out there and plays his tail off every single minute.
You know, because I was able to see this at practice, and I'm so glad I can ask you before he comes on. You know, why'd you talk back to Coach Nagy?
No, it was him. It was him. It was him. It was him. No, it was him. Don't ask him.
We're gonna
listen. Before he says anything, he knows what he was doing. Because listen, after he said it, I heard that he looked around and looked to the sideline and stuck his tongue out. So he knew exactly what he was doing.
And let's just say, Coach Nagy got on you a little bit, and
sure.
I don't want to say that I think this guy may, you know, that he owes you like just something small, but you know, you took it like a champ.
No, because he turned me up. Because then I hit the next shot. So I mean,
you did.
I hit a little step back. So I mean, yeah.
You did, Drew. Congratulations,
Appreciate
man.
y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good work, man.
Damien Mayo is going to join us now, who can be, you know, and I've learned a lot about Damien Mayo Jr. and his time here as a Saluki, and man, that guy can be a little sneaky at times, getting his teammates into a little bit of pickles sometimes in practice, as the true king of St. Louis joins us here as we come. I knew that would get him big time. You know, he's going to try to mess with you here as he's off here to the right, but you know, Luke Walsh didn't like that one.
High school.
Damien, congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, again, plus minus is not always the best to look at, but
Can I get a seat?
you can take that one out there. You actually had the best plus minus in the game, plus 24 when you were in. But what were just the biggest things, Damien, that you felt like in this game that was a reason why, really from the get-go, you guys were able to seize control?
For me, for the most part, it's just the approach to the game, how we started the game. You know, we went on did they say
22-0 run.
2 run, and basketball's a game of runs. So we went on a 22 run. They went on an 18-4 run. But it's just our approach to the game. Like, you know, in past games, our approach would be first half would be great defensively. They shot 50% first half. Second half would be terrible. But this time they shot 33. And coming out, going on a 22 run, they still shooting 50%. But in the second half, we bunkered down and getting those stops and actually playing as a team. I feel like that was the biggest difference in today and just our approach and how we carried and handled ourselves throughout the game.
there's so much about this game that really doesn't show up on the stat sheet. One is this is a team that has a struggling record, and you would think, the average person that doesn't really get deeply involved may think, oh, they should have won this game. But to me, this is a hard scouting report because all 7 guys that came in the game can shoot the ball, which they did a smart job of spreading you out. They took you guys inside one-on-one. How tough was it for you guys, especially you being a senior, to get everybody to understand, don't take this team lightly?
They just beat Illinois State. if you're going to take a team like that after beating a team of that caliber, then you shouldn't be here. We approach every game the same way. With the mindset of winning and with the mindset of not taking nobody lightly, because anybody can beat any given time. This is the Missouri Valley, a top 10 conference in America. So if you have that approach, you already having a losing mentality. So for us, it wasn't necessarily taking this team lightly. It was more of how short of a scout we had, because we played Monday, we were off Tuesday, one practice Wednesday, played Thursday. Luckily enough, we went to Evansville. We had a scout on. We didn't play, unfortunately, but still we had the scouting report, and it was fresh in our minds. And just for the players to remember the scout, these 7 players, and knowing Tennessee's their top 3-point shooting team, getting out on shooters, not trying to get too spread out, it was a testament to us and how much we've grown this year. Because if it was early on, you wouldn't have tell what type of team we got today. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have known what type of team we would have been after they went on an 18-2 run, how we would have approached the game after that. It just shows how much we've grown, how much we trust each other now, and just how much more we're relaxed while playing.
You guarded Moeller for the majority of the game he was in. Obviously, you know that it wasn't hype. This is a guy that comes from Europe, and he's a really tough player, and you made it hard for him all night. What was it mentally for you knowing that you were going to have that matchup?
Looking at the film, his most recent games, him and A.J. Casey's been killing for him. They've been the 2 main guys, and, coming in for me, I always have the mindset of just wanting to guard the best player. Wanted to be the reason why they're having an off night. But with him, it was just, if I'm being respectful, like, I'm a senior here, a freshman, and just coming in and just establishing that. The coach always say that if you want to earn respect, you have to earn it. And for me, it's just going out there showing that it's not going to be an easy night. You're not going to be able to do the things that you tend to do, and that's my goal. And I get with the coaching staff and talk to them about the tendencies of what guys do, how they play, what way they want to go, what coverage we should be in. And for the most part, I trust my coaching staff, but at the end of the day, I trust my players, because if I do mess up, if I do have a mistake, I know they're going to be there to cover me up. And with that being said, I can go out there and play as free as I can on a player like Moeller. You know what I'm saying? So this is a testament to my teammates and then just them having that belief in me. And then last thing is just my mindset. I feel like it's just how I approach the game, and I want to be a nuisance. You know what I'm saying? That's my approach. So, but yeah, that's how I take it.
Damien, I think it's clear there's a rotation that's starting to be developed. There are guys that know when they're coming and going in terms of the game, but also more importantly, you guys, even when it's different rotations, you guys yet are playing as one. Mm-hmm. How would you describe just that development for you guys, and now knowing I think it's more than just when we say, hey, I think the top 7 guys are really grooving together. Mm-hmm. We know there's more that can come into that mix and play well. But how would you assess, in terms of the guys who are getting the majority of the minutes, how you're continuing to get that continuity developed?
I mean, that just goes on with a season. Especially for us, we had 6 returners. Everybody else was new. It's going to be hard to just mesh automatically. But as the season went on, you can literally see like a night and day difference of the shots we're taking, the positions where guys were catching the ball, where we're passing it to guys. We might have a couple mental lapses like in the first half when we had like 3 consecutive turnovers trying to throw it in. But it's just everybody is just learning where where our teammates want the ball, where we need the ball and stuff like that. It's just us learning each other, trusting each other, and coming together. And when you put in a coaching staff, putting us in the right positions, you know what I'm saying? It's just a learning. It's learning for everybody. It's not the players. It's the coaches too. Like, for example, I'm not going to tell us what we be doing in practice. I ain't going to get that up, but if you watch the game, you can see that we're finally getting to that stage where we're trusting each other. We're giving the players where they need the ball in the right positions, and we're just out there having fun.
Mayo, I don't want to, again, and I said this to Coach Nagy too, you don't want to overstate it, but now you guys have stacked 3 out of your last 4 in the win column.
Yeah.
This is also the second consecutive game where you've had a significant lead in the second half. The other team did not come back to take a lead at any point in the second half. Are those big deals? Are those just, hey, they happen? Like, how do you guys really, approach it, and just in terms of judging of where you guys are getting to and where you ultimately want to go?
Well, I would say it's a big deal because obviously throughout this year we had troubles holding second half leads. I mean, in most of the games, if we're not up at half, we at least take the lead in the second half. And when you're constantly doing the same thing over and over, it becomes a habit. And when you're trying to break a habit like we are now, it's a big deal. That's something you have to bring up, and that's something you have to acknowledge, because if you weren't doing it before and you're doing it now, that means there's a difference. And we have to note the difference so we can continue to change and continue to grow in the right direction. So I do feel like that's a big deal. And I give it up to my teammates and the coaches. Like, we've been battle tested, I would say. We've been through our fair shares of ups and downs. And when you put it into reality, it all comes down to today, in a sense. Like, each day matters for us. And when we take everything we've been through, everything that we've did good, everything that we've done bad, I take this team 10 times out of 10. I rock with the team. You know what I'm saying? Every day, all night, because we know we've been through something. It's not like we've been front running and we've been winning and we haven't seen the flaws. You know what I'm saying? We're able to see everything that we do good and bad. And with that outcome, we just got to be good come March. Our first week of March, that's when we're supposed to be playing our best basketball. And with just our mindset now, I feel like that's where we're headed.
Look, there's been a lot of great basketball play in the league, and what's great is I know this is your second year here, but you've been a part of this league now for 4 years.
I feel like I've been in this mud too long. Like, it's so much history for me. I know.
and I say that because you understand what I'm about to say is Bradley has been a great program in terms of consistency.
Yes.
And they've been there, and they are right now tied for second in the league. They were off tonight, so they'll come in here on Sunday to see you guys. But to know that now your next challenge is against one of the most consistent programs in your time here in this league, and they've been a thorn in the side of the Salukis here for a while, just what it would mean for you guys now that knowing your next challenge, a big-time home game against a team right now that's tied for second.
I have my utmost respect for Bradley. You know, they have a good culture over there. They have they've been having good seasons for my past 4 years, I can say, but just our approach is next man mentality. We have to, knowing that right now I feel like rankings, it matters, but at the same time I feel like it's the valley. Any team can win at any given night. You know what I'm saying? And for us, it's just going back and watching our Bradley game last time, I feel like we were down big, and we came back and we almost took the lead. We had a chance to win a game, and in the last seconds, turning the ball over. So it just shows how our preparation matters, and the way we approach the game matters, and the way we carry and handle ourselves throughout the game really matters. And for us to approach the game this Sunday, we're going to go back, watch film, regroup, and I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited. This is a game I've been having on my calendar personally, so I'm just ready to play them. I'm ready to play at home again. We got a doubleheader that day.
Yep.
So
you got to support in the second game too.
You know what I mean? So we trying to set the tone for the first game, so the second game can have a good crowd. But I'm super excited to play. I'm super excited for this team, and I'm just happy for the future.
I think the biggest question is, are you going to keep your uniform on, to go watch Indiana game too? Are you even going to like clean up or anything? You're just gonna be like, no, I'm
I
coming
don't know,
out.
I might go Joanna Man, put on the wig.
Water
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might, you know what I'm saying? I don't know yet. Yeah, but
hey, man, congratulations,
Thank you.
Mayo. Awesome.
Appreciate
y'all.
It was Damien Mayo Jr., our final Marion Toyota player of the game. Marion Toyota, where you always get our best price right up front. Marion Toyota, best price, best place, a better way to buy a car.